Come on everybody and welcome back to Farming with Boise. Let's get farming. Everybody, it's now Monday the 4th. We had quite a lot of rain over the weekend. We had over an inch on Saturday, so we're back out on the bushwhacker. So this hedge here hasn't been cut for a couple of years. It's in our conservation scheme. We have to cut 50% of our hedges every other year. So yeah, this one hasn't been touched for a couple of years, so I'm going to have to slowly rasher it back bit by bit. And yeah, we'll knock her back, get her down, and tidy her up a bit, hopefully. Hate this old elder in the hedgerows, it's just a mess. Absolutely rubbish. So we've probably got about 5 foot in places to cut off of this hedge. We'll take it down a few foot to start with. And hopefully I can get up around the inside of the field without making too much of a mess. It's not going in until the spring anyway, so we can get the wheel-ins if they are a bit of a mess when it dries up. We can get them subsoiled and yeah, it should be okay then. Right, it's dried up enough now. We're going to go and do a bit of cultivating, so we'll get this hedge cutter off, give the tractor a quick spruce up and we'll be away. We've taken the hedge cutter off, we gave her a bit of a spritz up as you probably saw in the last couple of clips, and we are now out cultivating a field that we call dryer field. So this field last year was spring linseed. We have tried chopping it instead of pushing it up to heaps in this field because it's a bit thinner, and burning it, yeah, it's a little bit lumpy in places but it's mixing in quite well, to be fair. It's not making a bad job at all. The other nice thing about the linseed is the seed bed afterwards is fantastic. It really lightens up the heavy land around here and yeah, it makes it lovely and fluffy. So it's a shoot day here today, so yeah, we're on the Kockerling today, and tomorrow we're going to get the drill on, get that all hooked up, and we will start drilling again. So it should have dried up enough by then. We haven't had any rain now for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. It's been pretty bleak and cloudy like it is at the moment, but we've had some wind and sunshine in that time, so it should go. I came out here the other day, subsoiled all these tram lines, and you can actually see the tram lines, even though it's dull, they are dry, and they are a little bit crispier looking and a little bit drier than what I'm cultivating now, so should be all good. Morning everybody, it's now Saturday morning, it's about 9:56. We're just down here now. We started drilling. We got the drill on, and yeah, it's going pretty well. It's a little bit sticky, but I think, to be honest with you, how well it's been, the conditions are perfect. It's going to hit the ground running, and yeah, it's going in good. So we're down in a field where we were tipping the compost. This is our winter barley field going into oilseed rape next year. So We've got a little bit of compost, wood chip and dung there in a stack. We're going to add to that over the winter, and then that will be spread on here because we'll take this straw away. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if it stays like this sunshine and everything, it's not going to take us long to get everything drilled up. So this is the second to last field of winter barley. I've got another field over the way, over the other side of the farm over there, but that's not really realistically going to be drilled. It's got a massive wet patch up in the top corner where I guess there was a dew pond once upon a time, and yeah, it's a bit too wet, to be honest with you. So we're going to switch over to illicit winter wheat, and we're going to crack on with the winter wheat drilling. Going great. Right, so we switched over to winter wheat. We're on the illicit. We're back out in the field that we were in earlier on in the video, where the spring linseed was, and it's going in beautiful. Just got that nice crispy biscuit to the top of it now. The sun's out. What could be better? Morning everybody, it's Sunday morning now. Drilled those other couple of fields, just going to get this one in before lunch, and we're going to swap over to the new different variety, which is Extaze, and then yeah, then I'm off. I'm going to go off home and have a nice roast dinner with my family, and yeah, that's probably about it for this video. So I will see you next week. If you haven't subscribed already, if you could subscribe, and if you could hit the like button, that'd be much appreciated. See you next week.